Hello.
So here we are in Xian, just been to the Terracotta Warriors, as you see from the video, and we're now getting an electric tuk-tuk, electric bicycle tuk-tuk back to our hostels through Xian city centre. So here's our trusty driver, or trusty we hope, who's we beat him down by half, so he started at 20 yen and we got him to take us down for 10 yen down to the centre, and we're hurtling towards a bus, which is the bus we would have caught for 2 yuan, but we think this is more fun, we hope. Those are the city walls behind. We thought they're going to be very old, mini versions of the Great Wall of China, but they're actually reconstructed, so quite new looking and not that interesting, but they do have little buildings on the top, so they may be worth. We don't know how to get up there, but all a bit noisy, so I'm going to switch off.
Going against the traffic now.
Help! Hope we might survive as we head down a one-way street the wrong way into the path of taxi. Being shouted at, but we're in a cycle lane now. Don't know if we're supposed to be here, but it's a lot safer, so we're happier. Aren't we, Peter?
Yep, sure. Still shaking. I'm on the way past.
We're on the wrong side of the road again, so I thought I'd capture it on film, just in case this is our last few minutes of being alive on planet Earth. We're all going to die. I know. Oh, we get on the right. Oh, we're on the wrong side of the barrier, so we're stuck on the wrong side of the road. Never mind. It's a cheap trip. And at the end of the road is our destination, the famous bell tower of Xian, which is more or less in the middle of the square formed by the city walls. So this is where we're going, and we're right in the middle of the wrong side of the road. Don't know what's going on. What's going on here? Is that a cinema?
Yeah. Nice shopping centre.
Still, he's making good progress, so it can't be all bad. So here we are on the magnificent bell tower of Xian. There's the dog at the hostel where we've been staying in Xian, and the hostel is right next to the city walls, the old city walls of Xian, where I am now on top of the walls. These stretch around in a huge, great square, which apparently is at least 13.7 kilometres long around the city, with the bell tower in the middle of the square, and there's lots of ornate old buildings around this area. So it's a bit more interesting than your average Chinese city, but it is still yet another Chinese city with lots of big new blocks and traffic increasing year by year. So Xian, quite a dog, trying to speak, has the Terracotta Warriors outside, and it has the city walls of some interest, and that's about it. So I'm going to move because the dog is in the background. So Peter and I decided to move on tonight by sleeper train, which is costing us a grand total of $100 US each, which is an extraordinary amount. It's by far the most I've paid for just about anything actually. Hotels, it's even more than the flight I paid from Calcutta to Bangkok. So a large amount of money, but it might be quite luxurious with showers and a couch inside a 2-berth sleeper. We'll see. So that's the train tonight from Xian, where I am now, up to Beijing, or Peking as it used to be known. And I think the trip to the east is really kind of drawing to a close, because I have a feeling Beijing is going to be as far as I go. So moved on a bit further along the city wall in Xian. It's about half an hour later, and I don't know whether this area here is old or new. It's kind of traditional style of construction shape, but it looks new, I think, all the bricks. There's a crane up there. So yeah, shows that they can build attractive new buildings in China. Very attractive. There's lots of these small buildings along the tops of the walls and these red lanterns, so I imagine it's quite pretty up here at night. I was about to finish my walk on the city walls of Xi'an, the ancient capital city of China, and just about to finish my stroll and go down the steps to go back to the hospital, and I saw this place hiring out bicycles and saying you could ride around the entire perimeter of the city walls in about 90 minutes. So I got seduced by that and went back up and got myself this bicycle, and I'm now halfway through riding around the city walls. It's very hot, so I've stripped down to just a pair of shorts really, so that makes a nice change, having been cold for the last few weeks, including North Vietnam. All of China's been cold until now, so it makes a nice change to be warm again. So yeah, so I'm riding around the walls on this bicycle. Here we go. So it's a bit of a bone-shaking surface really. More human scale constructions here, and the city walls are very impressive. They must be about I don't know really, 20 kilometres in circumference, so quite a construction. So we're on our way to Beijing from Xi'an on this mega expensive train, $100 equivalent for our tickets. So we weren't sure what to expect for this large amount of money. It's just to go overnight, 12-hour trip, which in other trains has cost about I don't know, a third or a quarter of that. So we've just come into the compartment. We've got toilet in here. Unfortunately no shower, don't think. There's lots of things hidden on this compartment, so it's possible that there is a shower in there. Mirror on the door, as you can see. And we've just got the two berths, so we don't have to negotiate with any locals over things, which is nice. And we have, what do we have at the end of the bed? We've got a TV. No channels I can understand, but it's nice anyway. And then what else we got? It's a very hard mattress actually, so I'm not sure we're getting value on that.
But over here we have one red rose, a thermos of tea, but nothing to drink it from. No cups.
Just hot water actually. Yeah, but we do have instant coffee, so if we get some cups we'll be well set. What else have we got in here? We've got a temperature control, which is nice. Volume for the announcements. So we put that down because neither Peter and I speak Chinese, so that's a bit pointless for us.
And they cook me some nice food, so I just
So it's April the 18th, and kindly got a local resident of Beijing acting as my camerawoman.
Yeah.
And we've come up to the famous Tiananmen Square, which you might have recognised. where the events of 1989 when the protests for democracy were happening. So here we are, the famous square, and I'm trying to find out about getting a train to Moscow from Beijing, and it's all very complicated, and my audience are kind of pursing their lips saying, oh, you'll be lucky. So we'll see how it goes. At the moment it's looking very, very difficult to get visas, getting train tickets on time, but anyway, I've given up for today and come to the square to enjoy the space here. Thousands of people just milling around and chatting, and I don't know what they're doing. So what's your name?
Ellie.
Ellie?
Yeah.
Ellie's kindly doing the camera work, and Ellie, if you'd just like to point the camera to Tiananmen Square.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks over there.
Oh, 这么快呀？ Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.